And a good evening to you. We're glad you're with us at 5. The snap, crackles, and pops are a part of the 4th of July celebrations. We're here in the lower lot off of Waterworks Road where there is a trailer full of sandbags. They're right here. There's also going to be some improvements to curb cuts to make it easier for people who use a wheelchair. I don't know about you two, but I never have beginner's luck or any type of luck when it comes to gambling or placing bets. But if you were a betting man or woman, would you leave it up to that little guy to place your bets, pick the winner?
Tomorrow, my son Max starts 2nd grade.
A lot of early bedtimes tonight.
That's right.
And straight to our top story now. After sitting vacant for almost a year, a business has finally set up shop at a popular riverfront hangout. They worry that 1 of 3 things are going to happen here. Someone's going to get hurt, someone's going to get stuck, or someone's going to get killed. A vote on the president's health care reform will happen this weekend, Sunday. Nearly 60 vehicles haven't moved in this cash for clunker trade-in lot here at Henderson Chevrolet. Well, Shelley, since the 2005 Twister that tore through here, neighbors say they now feel their homes are secured, and they feel secure because of this. Come down here with me. There are metal straps that are bolted to the concrete slab and then fixed to the structure of the mobile home. It's supposed to be open next year next door, an upscale hotel connecting to the center. But those plans are falling apart, and the nearby center run by county leaders, they're all taking notice. Neighbors and those who never knew the children continue to pass by this late hour, just staring at the site, just wondering how could this happen. 1 man is dead and 2 others were taken to St. Mary's Hospital. The shooter, an African-American man, police say is still at large tonight. We're staying on top of breaking news at 5. Check out this video. It's just into the News 25 newsroom of the scene just moments ago near Illinois Street and Harriet in Evansville. Allergies are a part of the season for many of us. And if you go to the store and you go out and buy a box of medication and it doesn't work, well, you could be denied if you try and buy a second box. Once you get your hands on that box of meds and they don't work, think twice before you head back to that pharmacy counter. Our hidden camera investigation reveals that allergy sufferers are prohibited from buying another brand if it has that key ingredient, pseudoephedrine.
That's not fair. It's not fair that, a few people ruin it for everybody else.
Mild allergies have hit new mom Shannon Embry, but if she purchases anything with pseudoephedrine and she heads back for something else with that popular decongestant, she'll be breaking the law. Go back to the same pharmacy, and this will happen.
Can't see. It's probably because you bought that box earlier today.
If you unknowingly go to a different location and they sell it to you, that's a classy misdemeanor crime on your part.
It's very possible that those individuals could be cited for the violation.
Indiana law only allows consumers to buy 3 grams of pseudoephedrine, ephedrine, or a combination within 7 days.
The law is there for a reason.
Pharmacist Scott Hodges keeps track of those buying pseudoephedrine meds in this log, and if a customer is told they can't buy another drug to ail their allergies and goes across the street, there may be nothing to stop them.
That means that if you go into Walgreens on a Monday and you obtain a medicine that contains that ingredient, and for some reason that medicine is not working properly, you're not able to go into CVS the following day and buy another box. If you do that, you are going to be in violation of the law.
Select pharmacies scan your driver's license in a database. Others just write it down in a log. For the average allergy sufferer in search of the right medication, it could mean an unintentional crime.
I understand why they do it, but it's one of those things, it's a gray area where then other people that are suffering have to continue to suffer because of everybody else.
Of course, alternative decongestants are out there. Someone who's tried that, didn't work through trial and error, and moves on to pseudoephedrine pills should heed these words of caution.
If you're going to purchase medication that contains ephedrine or pseudoephedrine, it's very important to remember that you can only obtain 1 box within a 7-day period.
Bottom line, be aware of the law, or you could be on the other side of it. Scott Adkins, News 25.
News 25 at 5, anchor Scott Adkins is there live. Scott, local 808 leaders told us they intend to be heard today.
They certainly do. We are live at the local 808, and right now we have new numbers to give to you. An estimated 5,000 people took part in the demonstration today. In the Union Hall, people are packed in, and then there are also an overflow crowd in the white tent behind me. There's people here from all over the Midwest and really all over the country. News 25's Jennifer Cahill joins me, and they are fired up.
Yeah, they absolutely are, Scott, and it is a very fired up crowd here tonight. You are right.
They're very energetic. There's burgers being served here. The people here are certainly in in a somber mood about losing their jobs, but they're coming together in a way I haven't seen before.
Yeah, they're almost having a party. They are somber, but they're excited. They have so much support from across the country.
And of course, we'll be staying here throughout the evening. I do want to give you an update. US 41 is now reopened after being closed for a short time today. Vanderbilt County deputies and Evansville police reduced the northbound lane to one lane as demonstrators lined US 41. We'll show you some of that video coming up tonight at 6. Reporting live at the local 808, Scott Adkins, News 25.
Let's take a look ahead at what's coming up on News 25 at 5. Here's Scott Adkins. Hi, Scott.
Hello, Shelley. Here in the newsroom, we are developing all new stories for News 25 at 5. Whirlpool is on its last week of operations. Are there any companies eyeing this building to open up shop? We find out at 5. Plus, now hiring. Toyota announces new job opportunities at a crucial time for out-of-work tri-staters. We'll tell you how you can apply next at 5. Plus, virtual learning for high schoolers in the EVSC. You'll want to check that out when we return at 5.
This is News 25 at 5.
And we thank you for joining us at 5. If you've been out and about, you know it's hot, steamy, and humid in the tri-state.
We're getting a little bit of relief from some overcast skies, and those same clouds brought us the threat of some storms a little bit earlier. What about right now? Let's find out from meteorologist David Heckert. He's tracking it all. David?
Hey, Shelley. In just a few moments.
Well, to tackle these high temperatures, a cooling station is set up right now in Owensboro, free for residents.
And volunteers are ready to help anyone who walks in, but no one is using the free shelter. So why is that? News 25's Corey Allen is live in the Owensboro newsroom. Hello, Corey.
Hey, Shelley, Scott, News 25.
And new information at 5 on the future of the Whirlpool building. News 25 learns there haven't been any businesses that have shown interest in moving into the plant once operations there end. Greg Wathen with the Economic Development Coalition says times are still tough and that he doesn't know of any takers in that soon-to-be vacant plant.
We get to a point with investment.
Wathen says there are plans for the building if no companies purchase the building outright. He tells us the building will most likely be torn down for a new project. The second and final round of layoffs happens this Friday. The plant is moving operations to Mexico, leaving 1,100 tri-staters without a job.
Well, the Toyota plant in Princeton is a tri-state economy.
Some city pools in Evansville are getting a special device that may just save someone's life. And new at 5, hospital officials say it's an important machine to have access to. News 25's Kimberly Barber is in the newsroom. Kimberly.
Scott, News 25.
A warning from conservation officers: boaters cruising the Ohio and area lakes this summer, do not drink alcohol when you're operating that watercraft.
Well, the Indiana Department of Natural Resources are...
Holiday World has a new leader. Dan Cook has taken over as the new president and CEO. Well, Dan is the brother of Will Cook, who oversaw the family-owned theme park for the last 20 years. The switch comes after Will's unexpected death. Dan Cook grew up in Santa Claus with his family, but is now an attorney in Florida. He says he plans to continue expansion plans for the park. Middle school girls from Warwick County are getting a chance to learn more about engineering and computer science. The University of Evansville is hosting the Options program this week. Counselors tell us engineering is often thought of as a male field, but they want to let girls know that's not necessarily true.
I know if you go into the field.
UE offers scholarships for girls who attend the Options program and plan to attend college there.
E-book readers took a big price cut this week.
And Google's camera cars may be taking more than pictures as they drive around. Let's get plugged in with News 25's Seth Cheek.
And now let's get plugged into our stocks today.
Some Madisonville neighbors are getting a home makeover this week from an unlikely source: teenagers.
World Changers is a group of about luck. That's great. We'll be right back with a final look at our first morning forecast.
But first, Brad Bird is here with a preview for News 25 at 6. Hello, Brad.
25 at 6.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Yep, cooler as in what, 90?
Yeah, a little bit cool.
All right, we thank you for being with us at 5. We hope to see you on News 25 at 6, 9, and 10 tonight.